What are the dangers the Odisha can face in the future for climate change?
So my name is Amir Jina. I'm a professor at the Harris School of Public Policy at the University of Chicago, and I've been working in India with the Tata Center for Development. And we're looking at the effect of climate change on the changes to temperatures all across India, but also in Orissa, and how that affects people's mortality. And what we find is that the average temperatures look like they will increase quite a lot if the world continues emitting a lot of carbon dioxide by the end of the century. The average temperature could go up from around 29 degrees Celsius in the summer to about 32 degrees Celsius. But there's a big change to the number of extremely hot days. So the number of extremely hot days, days over 35 degrees Celsius at the moment, is about 1 or 2 per year. That can increase by a factor of 30, so that might go up to close to 50 more of these extremely hot days. That's the biggest increase we've seen anywhere in India. And if we continue on that path, the world continues on that path of high emissions, if we don't do anything to decrease CO2, that could mean 42,000 extra deaths here by the end of this century. That's just 80 years away. So that means that if the world doesn't commit to reducing the cause of climate change, that India, and Orissa in particular, will have to do a lot to adapt.
On which basis you are predicting all these things?
Sorry?
On which data basis you are predicting all these things?
So to do this, we collect data on mortality from all across the world. We have data for about 60% of the world's population, and we look at the association between extreme heat and mortality. And that's how we calculate what these effects are.
Sir, what extra things you predict about the rest of the states of India?
So, as I said, Orissa is one of the places which is predicted to see the biggest change in its extremes. But we will see big changes locally. So currently Punjab is the hottest state in India. But by the end of the century, if we don't do anything to limit climate change, 16 out of the 36 states and union territories will actually be hotter than Punjab is today. Across the country, that means those extreme days are going to heat up by a factor of 8, so there might go from 5 of those extremely hot days on average around the country to over 40 of these days over 35 degrees Celsius. And in total around the country, it means an extra 1.5 million deaths, or around 1.5 million deaths per year due to extreme temperatures if we continue on this path with high emissions.
Sir, some other agencies